You're charged with driving while your license is suspended. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present if you cannot afford one. When will be appointed to you, sir?
Yes, Judge. The officer conducted a traffic stop after the defendant failed to move over or slow down while the officer was conducting a previous traffic stop. While running the defendant's license, the officer found the license was returned as not eligible, and the defendant had a previous conviction of DWI in 2003.
What was the stop?
He failed to move over or slow down while the officer was conducting a traffic stop.
All right, Mr. Ayala, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. You're not allowed to drive. Do not drive. If you want to drive, go get your license, get liability insurance. But until that point, you will be signing an affidavit with me today promising you're not going to drive. I don't care what your excuse is. Do you understand? We're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. So first I'll have you come up here, swear test that you're not going to drive. I'll get you to Victoria, sign a reset, and then you're out of here. When you come back, let's have a lawyer, sir.
All right, Judge, next is page 4, Beck, Brianna.
Come up, Mr. Barona.
We had the BVR, but looking at the whole case as well, even if he wins the BVR, he still has a case pending. We've worked out a deal on the case where we hope you would accept the plea deal.
Yeah. Is it 30 days? Yes.
I'd like to do that.
You know, the thing that you need to understand is from now on, you won't be with me anymore. You will be in felony court. No matter how old you are, no matter where you go, no matter what you're doing, the only thing that officers look at, they look at you, they smell you, and they look at your record. And if they see anything funky, all you're going to end up doing is in felony court. And if you thought it was bad here, wait till you get to felony court. It doesn't get easier. It only gets worse. And over there, they have a lot more resources than I do, and they can keep you for a long time. So if I were you, even if you've had a sip, I wouldn't get into a car because you're taking a humongous risk, and it's not worth it. You understand?
I understand.
The agreement that you guys have worked out is 30 days in jail. You work out this agreement where, you know, do your time, you get out. This is another proverbial slap on the wrist because it's not like you're doing that much time. But the problem is that you're young. I mean, what are you, 33 now, 35?
27.
27, and now you have 2 DWIs on your record. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. Shh. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, there's no going back. Is this what you want to do?
Yes.
You plead to the offense.
Guilty.
I'll find you guilty, send you to 30 days in jail. How much credit does he have?
4 days, Judge.
It's 4 days credit. So is he gonna go in now?
Judge, I would request you allow him to turn himself in before 6.
Okay, I'm okay with
Would
it.
you do that? Okay.
But don't use and don't show up late, because if you show up at 6:01, 6:05, they're not gonna take you. And we're gonna have a whole other set of issues. So just go, just remember, don't get into a car. It's not hard, you know?
Yeah.
An Uber, $20, $30, anywhere you want to go, man. No matter how, you know, start using that. All right. All right. I'm going to suspend your license for a year. I have to suspend it. I'm going to do it for a year. Don't drive until you get a license. All right. And then we'll just have you turn in by 6 p.m.
Judge, so he'll turn himself in by 6. The second thing is, would you consider waiving the Supermax fine? I'm appointed on his case.
I get it, but I mean, it's how do we, you know,
Well, I think one of the options is if he's been appointed, he's been found indigent, so he should be found indigent for the purposes of that also.
I continue to reward Mr. Barahona when he's continued to violate one way or the other.
Well, it's not a reward, Judge. He's indigent. He's indigent. Judge, he qualifies. He's indigent.
All right, pause right here. This is a huge legal moment that most people miss. The court isn't being soft by talking about waiving the fine. This is about indigency. If the defendant legally qualifies as indigent, the court cannot punish him financially just because he's poor. And notice the tension. The judge clearly feels like this keeps happening. But the law doesn't care about frustration. It cares about status and eligibility. Question for you. Should repeated violations cancel out indigency? Or does the law still have to play fair?
Do for a living. You work, you're a painter.
I'm a painter.
Yeah, how much money do you make a month?
It depends on the season, you know, from November to February, it's usually very slow and starts to pick up around springtime. And I'm an independent contractor, so it just depends how that year goes for me.
What do you think?
I think it will just defer to the court.
I'll tell you, Mr. Barahona, you're not gonna see me anymore. You pick up any new cases, you're gonna be up there. All right, I'll waive it. Okay. All right, man. Good luck to you, Mr. Barahona.
Thank you.
Hold on. He has
This right here is what an enhancement actually looks like in real court, not TV drama. Prior DWs can increase exposure, but they don't automatically mean harsher time if the plea already accounts for it. The judge confirms it won't jump to 90 days, which tells you this deal was carefully negotiated. Let me ask you, would you take 30 days now, or risk trial and potentially face way worse later?
enhancement.
I don't think the enhancement changes the deal though, Judge.
It might be just the prior DWI. That's it. Not to make it 90. Is it true that you had the prior DWI in 2019?
Yes.
Okay, true to the enhancement. It's not going to make it 90.
Right, it's
Okay.
still
All right.
30. Okay.
Okay, good luck, sir.
Thank you.
I spoke with the state. They got to talk to their chief about whether or not they're going to dismiss it because they can't talk it out. But she told me to put it on for the end of the week.
Okay.
The state. So are you going to keep him or?
Can you bring Mr. Shelby out, please? Lori, if it ever hits 1% again, I'm ordering him as a condition of his bond to have it over 1%. And if I find that it hits 1% again, then I'm gonna take it. And that's it.
He said he was only charging it once a day, and I told him right before he went to bed, and I told him you need to charge it 3 times a day.
I don't know how often you gotta
I
charge.
don't know either, but if I say 3 times a day, it'll be fine.
You only need to charge it once a day for a minimum of an hour to keep it at a good battery percentage. And then if he's having any trouble, he's more than welcome to always go over to pretrial services and we can get it checked out
Okay.
if it's malfunctioning in some
Well,
sort, but we.
when he comes out, tell him. He needs to
I
hear
can send him
this.
over there and they can re-go over all the instructions.
Okay, I think that would be good.
You need to understand one thing, Mr. Shelby. You don't have anyone that's,
And this is the moment the courtroom temperature drops. The judge isn't yelling. He's issuing a final warning. This isn't about a charger, it's about compliance. An ankle monitor is a privilege, not a favor. Miss one charge and bond is gone. No excuses. No second chances. Real talk, if freedom depended on plugging something in for 1 hour a day, would you ever forget?
going to pony up any kind of money to get you out. So when you go to jail, that's where you stay. Do you understand? Yes or no?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
I am now ordering you to have your ankle monitor over 1% charged. And if it hits a dead battery again, so will your bond. Do you understand?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
What did I just say?
Keep your charge.
You must charge this thing 1 hour every single day.
Yes, sir.
What did I just say?
Keep it charged every day.
No, that's not what
No,
he
it's
said.
not what I said. You have to charge your ankle monitor for 1 hour every single day.
1 hour every single day.
What happens if you don't?
I go to jail.
Amen.
Correct. I will not play this game again. 3 strikes, you're out. And I don't care who is in here arguing on your behalf. I will not play this game with you again.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Lauren.
All right. Mr. Shelby?
Okay.